trying to reach that target of 197 for victory. Just under 10 runs per over, 9.8 runs per over, the required run rate for Team Nepal. And we certainly look forward to how things are going to be exchanged in the middle. The two opening batters are there, Muhammad Asif and Kushal Bertel. So Bertel is going to take the first strike, and it's going to be Kavem Hodge opening the bowling for the Windward Island Volcanoes. So Hodge is going to take it from the southern end. Bertel settles over his bat. And here comes Hodge, bowls to Bertel. Bertel works this one to the onside. Field is off the long on fence, so immediately off the mark, Nepal. Teddy Bishop picking up there in that long on position, tosses it back to the wicketkeeper, and it's one for the loss of no wickets. Nepal, as Muhammad Asif, the wicketkeeper for Nepal, the opening batter, and of course one of the members of the likes of many wicketkeepers would have done so, as this one worked through the onside yet again, and fielder comes off that boundary position, misfielded in the process and affording the opportunity for a second run. So two off the bat of Asif, and this the first over, 3 for the loss of 1. Nepal. Hodge to Asif, punches into the offside, and there was Hooper trying to get around, but cover was there in the process from the fielder coming in from that mid-off position, and first dot ball for the innings for the Windward Island Volcanoes. Score remains on 3 without loss. Hodge moves his past the umpire now, bowls to that's Asif, and could only find that short wick. That's fielder coming in from the square leg position into more or less a short mid-wicket position, and avoided any additional run. Total remains at 3 without loss. Asif, and good delivery there from Kavem Hodge. Had an important innings for the Windward Islands Volcanoes, 38 before he ran himself out, and we're now coming now to bowl yet again to Asif. And this one, he was looking to bang that somewhere through the offside, missed it completely, missed by the wicketkeeper, and it's 4 byes being signaled, and that's the end of the first over. It's 7 without loss. Nepal chasing 197 for victory, with some 19 overs to go, 190 runs required, and they're off to a fairly good start here. And you know, look forward to who's going to pick up the attack from the northern end. It looks as if it's Lewis. It is tall speedster out of Grenada, and had a very important innings for the Windward Island Volcanoes. He stuck around with Asif Hooper, especially in that last over where the Windward Islands were able to get up to 196. Sherman Lewis will come into bowl to Bertel. And races past umpire Butler, and Bertel fans that one outside the off stump and into the glove of the wicketkeeper there. So Lewis walks back to his mark as we lose a bit of the sunshine in the process. And now turn at the top of his mark now to come into bowl to Bertel. And this one again rising outside the off stump. And Bertel allowing it to pass through. So a bit of aggression being shown here by Sherman Lewis. Tall, lanky player he is. And just having a chat to this captain, Dave Melius, as he returns to the top of his mark now. Racing out the bull to Bertel, who's in that upright stance, and delivery that is just came off that inside edge. And luckily for him, didn't strike the stumps in the process. They got a single, and that's the fourth run being added to the Nepalese total. Eight for no loss as Lewis. This time to bowl to Muhammad Asif. And Asif is flicking that one right, as a matter of fact, breaking a window just below our commentary position. Nice, decent flick into the deep backward square leg fence. And total advances now to 14. So the dressing rooms are right below our commentary positions. And I heard the breaking of the glass as soon as that one came through. So nice shot there from Asif, doing some damage both ways. Damage to the Windward Islands total, damage to Sherman Lewis, and damage to the facilities here at Park Hill. So there's to be some repair work. Let's see if Sherman Lewis can effect such a repair work for the Windward Islands Volcanoes as he races in now to bowl to Asif, and Asif is forced back, wrapped on that thigh pad, and a stifled appeal coming there from the wicketkeeper, but that was way too high. No alarm there for Asif. And the total remains on 14 for the loss of one. We're into this the second over. Volcanoes posting 196. And this is the first of 3 practice games for Nepal as they prepare for the T20 World Cup to be hosted here in the Caribbean. And to those around the region who are following us, good day to you, and to the persons back in Nepal as Sherman Lewis now comes in and bowls to Asif. Asif drives, lovely drive it is, all along the carpet into the long offense, 4 well-taken runs, and taking the total now up to 18 for the loss of no wickets. And a nice flowing drive off the bat there of Muhammad Asif. And bringing the end to the total. 11 runs off the second over. 18 for no loss. Nepal chasing a target of 197 for victory. So Hodge it is who's going to continue from the southern end. And this time we were bowling to Bertel. He's not out on 2. Hodge shot. And Bertel just works it into the onside. Fielders quickly off the fence there. And just a 1 run resulted in the process. 19 now for no loss. So a decent start here by Nepal in this the third over. And this one he punches into the offside and finds the field in that point position. And no run resulting. That looks like Teddy Bishop who's in that area. And here's Hodge. Punches beautifully. It was a bit uppishly, but wide off of the short cover fielder there into the fence. 4 more runs importantly there for Nepal. And they're on now to 23 for no loss. So, good shot off the bat of Muhammad Asif. And he appears to be in a no-nonsense mood here as Nepal chases target of 197. Hodge to Asif. And cuts nicely. That's 4 more. Lovely shot. It is. And fairly short there from Kavem Hodge. And Mohamed Asif just rocked back and placed it nicely between that gully and point position into the fence for 4 well-taken runs. It's down to 27 now for no loss. So they are really motoring along. Asif to this delivery and works it nicely off the pads and bringing the whitish long off into play. Picked up and quick return comes in, and as a matter of fact, striking the batter Asif in the process. He appears to be okay. And 2 more added to the total. It's on now to 29 for the loss of no wickets. So 23 there now to Mohamed Asif. His opening partner, Bertelli's not out on 3. And Kavem Hodge having a fairly expensive one thus far. And drives beautifully. And this one might very well get into the fence. And a bit of misfeeling there from Teddy Bishop. Didn't get down, much to the disappointment of Kavem Hodge. But it was a really nice on drive there off the bat of Mohamed Asif. He's on to 27. It's 20, make that 33 for no loss after 3 overs. So the Nepal team going at a scoring rate of 11 after the first 3, and matching that of the Windward Islands Volcanoes. That was the same position when the Windward Islands batted first. The only different statistic was that the Windward Islands at this stage, they were 33 for the loss of 1. So we're seeing a change in bowling there from the Windward Island Volcanoes. So Lewis with just a 1 over for 11 runs and being replaced by Nicholas Redhead. It's time to come into bowl to Bertel. Over number 4. Bowls to Bertel. Bertel gets one rising outside the off stump and was looking to probably just with that uppercut, then get back onto ball. And it raced through there to the wicketkeeper. Total remains on 31. Not 33, as I previously said. 31 for the loss of no wicket, Nepal. Redhead. Quite a stocky bowler he is. And Sherman Lewis just assisting him there with the run-up as he goes back to the top of his mark. Breaks into his stride and will coming out to bowl to Bertel. And this delivery, yeah, good shot it is. Swings and swings nicely over that deep backward square boundary. And that's a good shot taken there. And Nepal certainly under charge. Racing on to 37, but that's 6 for no loss. Bertel would have been fairly sedate since that shot. And Redhead make to go back to his mark and rethink. Turns now and breaks into that stride. Now to bowl to Bertel, and this delivery punches and punches nicely into that onside position there, and ball is quickly back. And 1 more added to the Nepalese total. Is now on to 38 for the loss of 1 as the sunshine is out in all of its glory here at Park Hill. Redhead. 1 of 2 Grenadian quicks in this Windward Islands Volcanoes lineup. This time to bowl to Asif, and Asif is, well, out caught. Beautiful catch it is. He was looking to work this somewhere in the offside, got a top edge, and flew into that short third man position, and catch taken there. Nepal losing the first wicket, and the very important wicket of Asif Going for, I believe, 30. And Nepal, they are 38 for the loss of 1. But a nice, decent catch taken there. And there's Asif making his way back to the dressing room as we have a look at the replay. Wonderfully taken catch. And Nepal now 38 for 1, and this is the 4th over, and they were really going at a very good rate. 11 runs per over thereabout. So the new batsman is Anil Kumar Sa. Anil Sa. Big number 16 on the back of his shirt. And he'll join Bertel. So Bertel is not out on 10. Anil to face his first delivery. Delivery that's came off the face of the bat down to that short third man position, and no run added. Total remains now at 40 for the loss of 1 wicket. Redhead was having a brief bit of interaction there with Lewis. And the now turn comes in out to bowl to Anil Kumar. Kumar to this delivery is beaten outside the off-stump. Knew absolutely nothing about that one. And good comeback here from Redhead. That's the end of over number 4. And at the end of it, total is 40 for the loss of 1 wicket. And there we see both batsmen having a mid-pitch conversation, mid-pitch conference. And certainly will be having a change from the southern end. It appears as if Lewis will switch from the northern to the southern end. Sherman Lewis. And we'll be bowling to Bertel, who just doing some repair work to his gloves. So Sherman Lewis had to abort that run as there was an exchange between Teddy Bishop and Asif Hooper. Bishop moving into Hooper moving into that short cover position, and Lewis now turns to bowl to Bertel, and didn't deliver. Dead ball signal by the umpire. For the loss of 1, as the breeze picks up here at the Park Hill playing field, and Lewis first over from this end comes in now, bowls to Bertel. Bertel tries into the onside, long on, comes off the fence in Teddy Bishop, and return is into the gloves of the keeper there. He had to come forward to collect that one, but very importantly, no run added. Total remains on 40 for 1. Muhammad Asif, a batsman who's gone back to the locker room. Here is Sherman Lewis. Races in. And this time, Kumar looking to punch to the offside. Didn't get any bat on the ball. And that one went comfortably into the keeper's gloves. So we're into this the fifth over, 41 on the board, 197 the target. Lewis looking to pick up that wicket for the Windward Islands. Bowls to Kumar. Kumar's nice shot. Well guided off the hip and into that fine leg fence. 4 runs and taking his tally to 5, and it's 45 now for the loss of 1. Bertel, who's on 11, leans on his bat at the non-striker's end as Lewis pumps and comes in out the ball and wraps him on the pad. Is a loud appeal, but that one looks as if it was somewhere down the leg side, and Kumar fights on quite naturally. Total remains at 45. So Kumar is on 4 and Kushal Bortel is on 11. And Sherman Lewis in this the 5th over, his second. Will come into bowl to Anil Kumar. And takes a couple steps down and held back there by Lewis. Saw the bat advancing and decided just to pull back a bit. And in the end, he had no choice but just to punch it into the offside. And getting a single in the process. He's on to 5, total now up to 46 with a loss of 1. So 151 required as we enter the 5th over. 15 to go after this one. So they required a run rate just over 10 runs required here up over from this Nepalese team. And Sherman Lewis comes in now, this time to Bertel. And Bertel drives, lovely. Fielder coming around and return coming in. The bowler was not there to pick up immediately, but in the end, just a single. And that's the end of over number 5, and the end of it is 47 for the loss of 1. And with another 15 to go, exactly 10 runs per over required, 150 the total required by this Nepal team to earn victory in this, the first practice game here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, where they're taking on the Windward Islands Volcanoes. And it's a Volcanoes team certainly packed with a lot of talent. Sunil Lambris not with the outfit. Understand that he's injured. And nonetheless, they've posted a decent total here today. A total of 196, just 4 runs short for the 200. But the Park Hill playing field, not the largest of grounds, but quite a good facility. And Nepal certainly will be looking to